Paltrocast. So what was your gateway into this project? Did you know anyone in the cast or producer went, hey, Jamie's perfect?
Yeah, I was Frank Grillo.
Ah, Frank makes a lot of movies. You make a lot of movies. Now,
Yeah.
with your rich filmography, not a lot of roles where you were an officer or a detective. Was there special training for this particular role?
I feel like a lot of life training. Yeah, I have a lot of training in terms of like very active in protest and very active in knowledge in terms of my relationship to police and points of view on that. And I spent a lot of time with detectives and a lot of time with police officers, a lot of time interviewing them, way before even this film. It's always been an area that I find like very uh uh interesting, to say the least. And so yeah, Frankie hit me up and called me. He's like, hey dude, will you do this thing? I think it'd be like really good, like you'd be great and we'd have fun. And immediately I was like, yeah, I have to do this. I really wanted to explore my own relation, again, my own internal relationship to that kind of like qualified immunity thing, and to bring a femininity into the danger without it, the way that we relate to femininity at all, and obviously inherent needs and stakes for the story. And so I did like a lot. There was a lot of research, a lot of writing, a lot of research, a lot of time sat on the side of the road, like trying to get to the root of why this corruption, why she would choose into this, what her relationship was to it, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
And MMA, similar thing. What kind of prep or knowledge did you need for this role?
None. None. Frank loves it. Frank loves that stuff. And like I have friends that love that stuff. I can't stomach it. But what I do to be able to handle is like really the level of skill and mastery and discipline that it requires is next level. That primitive nature, I like it, it's terrifying, and again, it's not something that I can stomach very well, but when in the context of what it was for the film,
Mhm.
I was able to be connected and disassociated at the same time, because her need and her stakes were so high that I was able to observe it from like a different sphere, if that makes sense. And that's
Yeah.
why I wanted to really bring in a quiet, intimate level of danger to it, because the rest was so like boom popping, like, you know what I mean, like.
Yeah. Then,
and and Fight Club honestly really helped me a lot.
right. Well, besides yourself, besides Frank, Mackay's great.
Oh
Dermot's
God.
great. A lot of people we recognize in the film, but I didn't realize that Justin from the band Blue October was there. Stan the man.
Yes, he was fantastic. Actually, he was so fun. He was so good, so electric, and so like present, you know what I mean, like he has an electricity to him.
Did you know that was a guy from a huge rock band when you met him at first on the set?
I didn't, but he felt like a rock star. Do you know what I mean? Like he felt like it, but without exuding that sort of like rock, like you could like there's something to people that are rock stars. Like there's this quiet, like again, electricity, like where you're just magnetized to them. And he was so focused, he was just so fun to work with and so good, like so good.
Well, if I can keep the compliments going before I let you go here, your career has had so many varying areas where you found success, where you're in an action movie like this, an Escape Plan, and the sequel, and that kind of stuff. But you've also found success at voiceover in that world. Yet we also see you on Comedy Bang Bang and White Chicks and over the top funny things. But at the same time, lots of music videos. Was the plan all along to be this diversified with all your acting? Because, of course, also writer producer.
Yes, yes. It was never planned to be diverse. If anything, like I remember in the beginning, they were like, "You're so fantastic at drama. You're so fantastic at comedy. Which direction do you want to go?" And I was like, "That's the most absurd question I've ever heard in my life. Like, why would I ever want to pick a lane as an artist and stick to that when, like that's crazy. That's like, oh, you only get to read this many like this kind of book for the rest of your life. It's like, no, I want to explore everything. And so it's whatever speaks to me, and who I get to learn from and who I get to be around. And like I truly like it's a very amazing, profound thing to me to find the funny in things and to find the drama in something. One can't exist without the other, you know, so I just love being around all of it. It's never been intentional. The only intent I've ever had is to learn as much as I can and to get closer and closer to the truth as I can, and to be the finest at what it is that I do through that flexibility and through learning how to become fearless about my approach and studied in my approach.
Got
I
it.
just want to tell stories. I just want people to not feel alone. That's all.
Awesome to hear that. Well, Lights Out is a new movie to us. To you, it's not such a new movie. Are we allowed to know where we're going to see you next, or see your work as a writer or producer next?
Yes, I'm in pre-production to direct my first feature called Kill Me Now, written by Jacqueline Singer, and the cast is amazing. I'm very, very, very excited about that. And there are several other projects that I'm not allowed to talk about yet, which sucks. But I'm just thrilled. I'm just thrilled to be able to make movies and to produce and to write and to direct, and it's it's a dream come true. It really is. It really is.
And the last question before I let you go, again, as I called out, you were in a lot of music videos for different genres. LP has nothing to do with filter, etc. What's the last concert that you went to for fun?
LPs.
Ah, okay. And
That was
I've
literally the last
interviewed LP a few times. What do you call LP when you're addressing
LP.
LP? You actually say LP?
Yeah, LP, or like babe, baby, dude.
You.
We just have constant voice. I mean, we talk almost every day. You know, she's my, my,
Sounds
my
like a
heart.
ride or die type.
Oh, we're ride or die. We're ride or die. The amount of voice memos exchanged is through the freaking roof. It's always like, hey dude, da-da-da, 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 da-da-da. Yeah, I love her. She's so brilliant. She's so
Totally.
amazing, you know, so amazing.
Well, thank you for the years of great art. Looking forward to that
Thank you.
directorial debut, and just keep up all the great work out there, Jamie.
Thank you. That means so much to me.
Paltrocast.